The Federal Communications Commission stands on the cusp of a new era, a pivotal moment that could redefine the landscape of American telecommunications and digital policy. With the appointment of Brendan Carr as chairman, the agency is poised for a dramatic shift in direction, one that promises to be both transformative and controversial. Carr, a staunch conservative and close ally of former President Donald Trump, brings a clear agenda to the role, rolling back regulations, empowering businesses, and reshaping the digital landscape to favor corporate interests. His tenure is likely to be marked by fierce battles over net neutrality, social media regulation, and the very definition of a free and open internet. These issues have long been contentious, sparking heated debates among policymakers, industry leaders, and the public. Carr's ascension to the chairmanship is the culmination of a years-long effort by Trump and his allies to reshape the FCC, steering it towards a more conservative, business-friendly orientation. The agency, responsible for regulating everything from broadband access to television broadcasting, has long been a target of conservatives who view it as an obstacle to corporate interests. They argue that excessive regulation stifles innovation and economic growth. Under Carr's leadership, the FCC is expected to take a decidedly pro-business stance, prioritizing deregulation and industry-friendly policies. The stakes are high, as these decisions will impact the entire digital ecosystem. The FCC's decisions have far-reaching implications for consumers, businesses, and the future of the internet. From the speed and availability of broadband to the rules governing online content, the agency's policies will shape how Americans connect and communicate. Carr's appointment has been met with praise from conservatives and industry groups who see him as a champion for their interests. They believe his leadership will foster a more competitive and dynamic market. However, consumer advocates and tech experts have expressed concerns that his leadership could stifle competition, limit consumer choice, and undermine the open internet. They warn that deregulation may lead to monopolistic practices and reduced protections for users. The battle lines are drawn, and the stage is set for a clash of ideologies that will shape the digital world for years to come. As Carr takes the helm, the future of the internet hangs in the balance, with profound implications for freedom, innovation, and economic opportunity. Brendan Carr's journey to the helm of the FCC is a testament to his ambition, his conservative credentials, and his close ties to the Trump administration. His career trajectory is a fascinating blend of legal expertise, political acumen, and strategic alliances. A graduate of Georgetown Law, Carr first cut his teeth in the world of telecommunications law as a clerk for a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit. This early experience provided him with a solid foundation in the complexities of telecom regulations and the legal landscape. He then went on to work at the prestigious law firm Wiley Rein, where he represented major telecom companies like Verizon and AT&T. His role at Wiley Rein allowed him to hone his skills in advocating for the interests of large telecommunications firms, navigating the intricate web of regulations and policies that govern the industry. Carr's first foray into the world of government came in 2008, when he joined the FCC as a legal advisor. This position marked the beginning of his deep involvement in shaping telecommunications policy at the federal level. He quickly rose through the ranks, eventually serving as general counsel to then FCC Chairman Ajit Pai, a fellow conservative. In this role, Carr was instrumental in advising on key legal and policy decisions, further solidifying his reputation as a formidable force within the FCC. During his time at the FCC, Carr established himself as a fierce advocate for deregulation and a vocal critic of net neutrality rules. He argued that reducing regulatory burdens would spur innovation and investment in the telecommunications sector, a stance that resonated with many industry stakeholders. Carr's loyalty to the Trump administration was unwavering. He aligned closely with the administration's priorities, working diligently to advance its deregulatory agenda within the FCC. He played a key role in advancing the administration's deregulatory agenda at the FCC, working behind the scenes to dismantle net neutrality rules and loosen restrictions on media ownership. His efforts were pivotal in reshaping the regulatory landscape to favor less government intervention and more market-driven solutions. His efforts did not go unnoticed. Carr's dedication and effectiveness in pushing forward the administration's policies earned him significant recognition and respect within political and industry circles. In 2017, Trump appointed Carr to a 5-year term as an FCC commissioner, a move that solidified his influence over the agency. This appointment was a clear endorsement of Carr's vision for the future of telecommunications policy. When Pai stepped down as chairman in 2021, Carr was seen as the heir apparent. His extensive experience and proven track record made him a natural choice to lead the FCC into its next chapter. His appointment, which sailed through the Senate with bipartisan support, cemented his position as one of the most powerful figures in the world of telecommunications. This bipartisan support underscored Carr's ability to navigate the political landscape and build alliances across the aisle. Carr's rise to the top is a story of political maneuvering, ideological conviction, and the enduring influence of the Trumpian worldview on American politics. His journey reflects the broader shifts in regulatory philosophy and the ongoing debate over the role of government in the rapidly evolving telecommunications industry. Trump's agenda, Carr's priorities, a shared vision for the FCC. Net neutrality in the crosshairs. Carr's ongoing and intense battle against the open internet rules continues to escalate. Big tech on notice. Carr's push for increased scrutiny and regulation. The future of the FCC, a new era of conservative control.